What's up guys, 11 here at the shop. Just got to the office here a couple of minutes ago. We have a rush order that we need to get printed for some screen print transfers. This one is 216 sheets, but the problem is we don't have any clean screens. So I need to reclaim all 6 of these screens here so that we can actually get the screen burned and start working on this order to go out today, because after all, the customer did pay for rush. And that means that if we don't get it shipped out today, that we not only have to refund the rush payment, but then we also have to give the customer 10% back on their order. So we obviously don't want to do that. Let's see if we can get it done. Usually we like to keep at least 4 screens in this cabinet at all times. But as you guys can tell up there, we only have 2 40 mesh screens, which those are the ones that we use for anything like glitter or puff. And in this one here, we are looking at the same situation. This one we only have a 305 mesh, and for the design here, I don't think we're going to be needing a 305. And I personally don't want to push 216 sheets through a 305 mesh, but at least it is black ink, so that'll make things a little bit easier. But we can't do anything until I get these screens reclaimed. And those of you guys who have been watching the channel for a while, you know that this is like my least favorite part of the job, reclaiming screens. It sucks, it's backbreaking, but whatever, it's gotta get done. I'm gonna put on a podcast or an audiobook and crank these guys out. Not fun, man. Coffee's done though. Let's drink this coffee, start getting to work. All right guys, we are in the thick of it right now. Time currently is about 4 o'clock. We have all of the DTF printers up and running. Number 1 actually just finished this job, so that one is currently chilling. But Michaela and I are getting these orders printed right now. We are on to the one that I was talking about earlier. This one is the 216 sheet. We have all of this order basically to go, but earlier we got all of these printed. It was about 260 of 5 different designs, all white ink, 48 quantity each, and then one of the designs they did 60 on. So we got those printed earlier. It's gonna be a big day on screen printing. We have like still 200 more sheets to go, and we've already printed about 250, so I know that my back is already sore. I'm sure Michaela's is as well, but that's just one of the things when we are printing manually compared to what we could be doing with the auto, but that thing is still down. It's been down for like months at this point, and I just haven't had the time to spend some actual focus time getting it up and running again. And screen printing honestly has fallen to the wayside in our business. It is barely become a priority. So I think if we keep on getting screen printing orders the way we have, I mean, it's just this week it seems that it's been really busy with screen printing. We got this rush order, and then we also had a pretty large order come in on AMS Transfers.com for screen prints as well. That was this one here that I was showing you, then we got printed earlier today. So if things do keep sticking the way they're doing, we might have to dedicate some actual effort and time into getting this auto back up and running. But for right now, it's just been kind of putting a square peg in a round hole, printing them manually, just trying to get them done, and so that we can then focus on some other things and get back to the actual work at hand. Because right now, in all honesty, Michaela and I are just trying to get this done so that we can go back to the actual work that we need to do. Michaela running the DTF prints, and me typically working in the office on the computer. So it's just one of those things though, with no production employees. It's me and Michaela only here. If we don't do it, the order's not gonna get out. And if the order doesn't get out, the customer's gonna be upset, calling us, emailing us, doing support tickets, all of that. So we're just going to keep on doing what we gotta do. Hopefully we can get this order knocked out, and then we can also, oh man, I forgot to mention, we also have another order or another design for this order here that I was showing you. We have a 60 sheet that we still have to get printed. I've burned through 2 screens on this guy already trying to get it to come out, and the customer's artwork is just freaking terrible, so I haven't been able to do it. And I initially tried just using the original artwork file, but that didn't work, so I had to try again with a higher mesh screen, and that still didn't work. So then I had to go vectorize the file. But look at this thing, guys. It is garbage. The freaking small line in the T is blurry and barely even filled in. And then these letters here on the S, like there's barely anything even there, and same on the E. They're just not high quality designs. They're definitely not vectorized. But the thing is, on the designer on the website, when you upload your design, it actually tracks the quality for you. So if your design is low quality or blurry, it'll then warn you and tell you. So I went into the designer to look if this customer got that warning, and the customer basically tricked the designer with his designs to have it so that the designer showed it as like 100% green, good quality. But what it actually is the files that are being used to make up this design file are not 300 DPI. So while the actual layout canvas that the customer used when they saved the file may be 300 DPI, the design that they loaded onto that 300 DPI layout canvas is certainly not. So that's what's causing that little issue and discrepancy. Ultimately, obviously the customer is going to be happy with it, but if they were getting the prints that we had with their original design, I do not think they would have been happy with it at all. But what we did to kind of go the extra mile for the customer was we did vectorize this design and make sure that everything looks good. And we did not charge the customer for the vectorization or anything like that. We just went ahead and did it for them to make sure that they got designs that they're going to be happy with. So I just printed out the new transparency for that one. So I got it on the printer right here. I just have to burn the screen and then we can get working on it. So this one is also white ink, but the one that Michaela is working on right now is black ink. So that's why she is moving and grooving so quickly through it. But we'll finish up this one, 216 sheets of this. And then after that, we have that 60 sheet one that I was just showing you. So should be in decent shape, but we're gonna have to keep on hustling if we want to make it out of here on time. All right, guys, just got back to the house, about to finish up the edit. Got those orders finished up. It was a long day, but we still managed to pull it off nonetheless. That took a lot out of us, to be honest. 500 screen prints manual, and we did it all in like 4.5 hours. So pretty good numbers that we were hitting, like over 100 an hour, but it takes it out of you for sure. With Michaela pressing and me powdering, it was a pretty good system and we were able to really crank them out. And yeah, I didn't get any clips because it was a struggle just to make it to FedEx in time. We got there at 7:43 with like 2 minutes to spare. So yeah, that was on top of a huge DTF order that we had placed this morning. We had a $2,000 retail, $1,000 wholesale order placed this morning, and that had to go out today as well. So we had this huge screen printing order that had to go out today on top of the DTF order, on top of some more screen prints that had to go out. So we had the rush screen print that was a major priority. That one was like first and foremost because the customer paid for rush. And then the DTF order, that one was a wholesale, that one was a plus platinum customer, so that obviously also a major priority. But then the other screen printing order, that one was due to ship today. So like it was like, which one do we put first and prioritize? Okay, they all have to go. So how do we manage this? And nonetheless, we still figured it out though, just by the, what's the word I'm looking for? By the sweat on our back and our bootstraps, but I don't think that was the phrase that I was looking for. In any case, I am tired. I am rambling. I got to get this clip into the computer, finish up the video, and then get this posted to YouTube for you guys. I actually just realized that I haven't even posted the video for the Wednesday, for you guys to watch on Wednesday. So I actually have to do that as well. I'm going to leave you guys here. I got to get back to work. I'll see you guys in the next video.